Hi everyone, it is Dani and welcome to this updated video. I really hope you're doing amazing today, and we've got quite a bit to talk about in this updated video in relation to an increase in rainfall across parts of the Caribbean, and that is likely to result in flooding across some areas. And if you follow me on Instagram, you probably would have seen that post I made yesterday about it. So now I'm giving you the video portion of what is going to be happening over the next few days, starting today, of course. Now, as we look at the North Atlantic Basin, here we can see that there's a bit of activity here and there, much not going on across most of the U.S. right now. And then down to the Caribbean, we've got an increase in shower and thunderstorm activity. And also, as we head over into the Eastern Pacific, just offshore Colombia, Panama, and Costa Rica, we can also see quite a bit going on. So those white dots you see indicate lightning strikes, so we get an idea of where thunderstorms are happening. Now, as we zoom closer to the Caribbean here, of course, we've got those passing clouds coming in from the east for the Lesser Antilles, bringing maybe a stray shower or so, and a bit of activity near the ABC Islands as well, which may result in some overcast skies and some brief downpours. But this general area, the easternmost part of Cuba, much of Jamaica, Hispaniola, and even the southern Bahamas and Turks and Caicos is going to be that area that we really want to pay attention to in terms of the increase in rain, which may result in flooding across some places. For right now, though, much isn't happening, but as we're going to be heading into the afternoon hours, it is likely that there is going to be a bit more action taking place in the northern Caribbean. Now, this is a look at the rainfall forecast as we're going to be heading throughout today and also to tomorrow morning. And the more color we see indicates more rainfall activity expected. So especially as we head to that shade of red, going to the burgundy, we're going up to 1 inch or 2 inches of rain over the time period. So there's likely to be some instances of heavy downpours, again, easternmost Cuba, much of Jamaica today. Not going to be for everywhere across the island, but most of us will experience at least a downpour. Some areas it's going to be heavier, and especially those low-lying places will likely experience some level of inundation. And then, of course, for most of Hispaniola, Haiti and the Dominican Republic, southern Bahamas, Turks and Caicos likely to be pretty wet as well with those downpours. Even sections of Puerto Rico, especially in the west, may experience some shower activity today. Going to the Virgin Islands, Lesser Antilles, ABC Islands, passing showers here and there. It'll get active towards South America, parts of Colombia, Venezuela, and the Guyanas, and also southern Central America. So as we saw, there's already some thunderstorm activity around, so that's going to be continuing. And further north, as we can see, there's not much more color going from around Nicaragua northward through Mexico. But a few places, especially in Belize, Guatemala, maybe northern Honduras, may experience a brief shower or so. Likewise for the Cayman Islands and much of Cuba, even for the northern Bahamas as well. Now, even as we head through the weekend, this is through Sunday, the accumulation, we can see that there's more color appearing on the map, signifying that, hey, even as we head into late tomorrow and going to Sunday, there's still likely to be all that moisture within the area, which will lead to additional rainfall. So that is going to be the story through the weekend, guys. And if you're going to be traveling, please stay safe. If there are flooded roadways or bridges, do not attempt to cross or drive through. And then, of course, this is just to reiterate what to do in the event of any flooding. So avoid touching electrical equipment if you are wet or standing in water. Keep children away from floodwaters, especially, the younger toddlers who may not necessarily be aware of the danger. And one of the most important things is that we also prepare an emergency kit with a first aid box. So that emergency kit also leads to the fourth point, to store documents and valuables in waterproof bags. So all their important files and documents should be in a container that is waterproof, reachable, and safe. Also, stay away from gutters, drains, and culverts, and turn off power and gas connections. So in the event of significant flooding, these are the steps to be taken, guys. And, generally, if you're going to be going out shopping or traveling, please ensure that you have those umbrellas, raincoats, jackets, sweaters, whatever it may be. So this is pretty much one of the first significant rain events in this part of the Caribbean since the start of the year. And I don't know if you guys remember when I talked about the forecast for April that we're going to be having above average rain. Well, we're about to get started with it. So there is a frontal system within the area, and that airflow pressure is what is helping to influence the moisture, which is going to be resulting or already resulting in that increase in rainfall activity. So that is what we have going on right now, guys. And I'll be updating you as necessary. So I just wanted to bring this to your attention. Please be safe. Do not take any unnecessary risks. And of course, that is it for right now. I do hope you found this update to be informative. And you can also spread the word. But if you have any additional questions, feel free to leave them in the comments. I'll get to you when I can. And remember to always be weatherwise.